League of Legends is an awesome game that gives you unreal amount of unique experience and fun every single game you play. But let's face the truth. People are addicted to negative emotions, and it is not the rare occasion to receive frustration, negativity and harassment from other players during games instead of fun experience. Hello everybody, my name is Wyndon, and in today's video, we will take over one of mine, your and everybody's most trusted ally and the worst enemy, mindset. In this video, I will explain and show you from my personal experience how to create a proper mindset and become not only a better player, but a better person in general. Really quick note before we start, this video is meant to fit all the players out there, regardless if you play League just for fun or you're a high elo grinder. In a simple words, mindset is how you react to your gameplay experience. And it is not the secret that 99% of all League players are struggling with it. We people tend to focus more on our mistakes and less on our victories, demoralizing ourselves when we are playing bad and flaming teammates if they only play a bit worse than Korean challengers. I will name simple tips that you should follow in order to become a mindset god. Spoiler, they might sound already familiar to you, but hey, everything genius and simple. So the first tip will sound complex, but I believe is the key to everything else we'll be going on today with. It is the purpose. Now, I warn you guys, every time you launch League client, ask yourself, why am I doing this? What am I trying to achieve? Am I going to play some games with friends just for fun? Or am I aiming for consistent 8-hour day of rank grind? Targets decide everything, guys. If you blindly play League for no reason every day, that might be the real reason why you keep struggling at game or having no fun while playing it. Reach your targets with proper approach, act seriously whether you decide to climb your rank, and let yourself chill a bit and enjoy the game when it's only for fun. I want you guys to think critical about this one, okay? Alright, I know for sure that most of you guys probably get the idea already, so let's finish this one with a simple sentence. Play League if you want, and don't play if you are not prepared. But always ask yourself, why you start a new game? Alright, so after you actually decided you're playing League, you already set up the bottom of your mindset. So let's say your target is to become a better player. Where do you start, and how do we actually get better at games? The second tip will sound like that. Always remember about big targets, but focus more on little achievements. Imagine your target is to become a better jungle player. Many low elo players focus a lot on raw data details they can get from challenger tier players, like choosing better champion, better runes and items, but the real trouble shows up when you're failing at executing hard stuff and the motivation goes down. I do not encourage you guys to change your target, become a challenger jungle player. I just want to point out the importance of little steps you make while you're achieving it. Every time you start a new game, think ahead of your little targets you try to achieve this game to become a better player. It can be anything you can focus on, like improving at clearing camps, setting up better jungle routes, improve at locating enemy jungler, focus on counter ganks, focus on clearing enemy jungle, learn new champions, and etc. There are tons of stuff you can become better at. No matter your role or experience, there is always room for improvement. Again, I just want you to focus more on small details instead of looking only at the big picture. This way your motivation hardly goes down, cause even if you lost a game, you can cheer up yourself for small victories you achieved during it. Same stuff when we are talking about expectations. Many people just don't realize that you can't reach high level in any sphere in life if you don't put enough time and effort into it. The same concept is applied to League. That is why I am so in-depth about this psychological stuff during this video. Like any other successful project, you have to count in every detail and realize that if your goal is to become a challenger, from let's say gold elo, it might take more time than you probably expect it to be. Again, it all comes down to your mindset. Be ready to face strong opponents and lose a lot of games before you start adapting and winning by your own. Now, after we decided why we play League and what we are focused on improving, let's move to the next simple but genius tip. Focus on your mistakes, ignore the others. Now this is the hot point, where at least 95% of all league players tend to fail. You will fail a lot in your games. Your teammates will fail too. That is an essential way of improving at something. If you're too focused on harassing your teammate for their mistakes, the outcome will be the same for you from their side. Why waste a precious in-game time for purposeless typing when you actually can use it to think how you can gain your lead back? If you're one of these easily distracted players, just type /mute all at the start and focus only at your gameplay. If you made a mistake, focus on analyzing why you did it and how you can prevent it from happening again in the future. If you lost the game even due to your teammates' fault, analyze what would have you done better this game. How can you cover your teammates' mistakes with a better plays by yourself? Focus purely on yourself and your own gameplay. Analyze your actions and their consequences. It is in every game routine for every high elo player out there. So if you really want to improve your mindset, start using this one and develop a good habit, starting right from your next game. So the next thing I want to talk to you is probably the most common state of mind every player faces once in a while. Tilt. What is actually tilt? Tilt is a negative state of mind, when the amount of stress you put onto yourself from your bad in-game actions overcomes your calmness and self-control. In easy words, when you start complaining a lot, harass your teammates, type in a chat more than playing, when you are leaving your ranked game after successfully losing very first minutes of the game. Tilt is one of the hardest state of mind to calm and overcome or don't get into. That is why, guys, it is very important not to get tilt while you're playing. As for me personally, I super rarely get really tilt in my games. Over many years I've built a simple but unbreakable understanding in my mind. I will make mistakes. League is about slow but constant improving. I know I will be making mistakes in my games. But instead of flaming teammates or surrend at 15-minute mark, I always embrace them and analyze why I did them and how I can avoid them in the future. I can lose 10 games in a row and still be happy and satisfied with my mindset. As I know, losing is a big part in the improvement process. I direct my negative emotions to calm analytics before they even appear. That is why I'm always in a good state of mind to play some late games. Guys, do not ever start a new game if you're tilt. Find your personal solution to overcome this negative state of mind. For some people it can be just stop playing for a little while and grab their guts together. The others prefer to play other relaxing games. You can go for a walk, use some physical exercises, listen to a chill or positive music. Find your personal way to overcome tilt, and I promise you, you will not only become a better, chill and consistent player, but a more collected person in general. And for the last before I end this video, do not forget that video games are about fun. This might sound simple, but many people just forget what are games these days about. It is not only about competition or being the best and create new games for the better MMR. It is about having a good time, fun, and positive emotions from your gameplay. If you're one of the hard climbers, I can only suggest you to play more often with your friends. Ranked games can be indeed frustrating to play sometimes, so mix them with normal or flex games with your best friends and focus more on getting fun than on an actual performance. Yep, this is it for the only mindset guide you will ever need. If you like this one, smash that like button, that really means a lot to me. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Building a better mindset is not a single day task, but a continuous and complex project in your head. Treat your games more seriously, enjoy them, and respect other in-game players. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.